Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Tell-All. It is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024, right? Can you believe it? And it's 8:30 Eastern time. So depending on where you are, it's probably a different time. But hey, it's still light outside. I've never really podcasted while it was still light outside. So I'm still getting used to this. Half an hour. We're getting a half an hour earlier. And it's actually hurting the views because I think a lot of the audience doesn't realize that we're starting a half an hour later because we only have 21 people watching right now, and we normally have about 60 at this point, and then it usually goes up to about 80, 90, 100 as we're podcasting. So we'll see what happens. Maybe people start getting used to it. But hey, it's up to you. You guys spread the word. I can only do so much on social media. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Steve Bruce was the first comment tonight. How you doing? Happy Tuesday, Steve Bruce. Then was Ray Thurston. Let's go. I saw Ray Thurston this weekend running Super Street with a, what was that, a 4-door Coronet? Pretty cool. And then Darian Houston Motorsports. What's going on? Nice driving. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Slow down. I smell hair burning. Bruce Fulper. There he is. Walt Walker. There he is. What's going on, Walt? See, Walt's not first anymore. He's like 5th or 6th now because we're not starting at the usual time. He's got to get used to it. He's got to take some shims out or put some shims in or whatever you would do if you have a trans brake. Tom Baker. There he is. My friend. He was missed this weekend. Hope you're doing well, Tom. Thanks for your support. Tom Gent, how are you doing, Tom? Down out of Division 2. Ray, don't try to be on time now. I saw your lights in Super Street. Ooh, burn. Leave that one up for a second. Hold on. I'll pretend that I got to scroll and click random things and turn some knobs here and touch the dials and stuff. We'll just leave that comment there while I do. Oh, you know what? I'll take a sip of my water. That's what I'll do. All right. Time to get to other comments. Okay. There aren't any coming in, so I'll leave that one up a little bit longer. All right. Driverinterviews.com. That's the website. Go there. If you want to sponsor the show, support the show, t-shirts, stickers, whatever you need. Hashtag the car show stickers. I need to order another batch of those pretty soon because they went quickly. I had a couple hundred of those and they went pretty fast. So I'm glad everybody's jumping on the hashtag the car show bandwagon because, you know, what other categories in any kind of motorsports would you find cars that literally should not be on a racetrack? They're too valuable to be on a racetrack, but people are doing it anyway because that's what they were made to do, right? Stock and super stock, baby. That's it. Stock Eliminator, greatest car show on earth. We had 117 of them this weekend. At Driver Interviews is my handle there, and give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a share. All the above. I really appreciate that. Of course, couldn't do this without Lupe Tortilla. Stan and Sheila Holt, thank you very much for your support of the Tuesday Tell-All and the Driver Interviews channel in general. Get yourself a spicy pineapple margarita, by the way, if you're in Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Texas. Houston's the original location, and that's the one that I still have yet to get to. I've had Lupe Tortilla on other occasions, but I haven't been at that original location yet. I'm looking forward to it. Also, couldn't do this without Alicia Anderson and her program, draginsights.com. I do work with Drag Insights. I do some of the math behind the scenes, and I use it as well. I really, really had to get creative in qualifying this past weekend because there were a lot of C cars, in my opinion. I'm not used to racing against this many cars in my class. I used to run L and K and M, and there would be like 2 other people, if that. Now there's like 7 or 8 of them or 6 of them, and it's like, ooh. All right, I got to be careful. So I really, really, really got to use Drag Insights and see where people qualify on average. That's a tool that I've been using in Drag Insights. Clicking on somebody that I know is faster than me in C Stock Automatic and finding out on average where they qualify at Maple Grove. And if they qualify on average 8th, then I know they're going to be up toward the top of the ladder, and I'm going to have to, you know, hold steady down in a different area, if you will. Okay. But just one of the many uses Drag Insights has. And also they're paying dead on zero in Division 1 for stock and super stock. Congratulations, Jim Roberts. He got his $100 bill, not check. He got $100 cash and got his picture taken. I believe Mr. Ed Bednaz went dead on zero this past weekend in stock. So NHRA verifies if you have the decals on the car. I put the decals at the NHRA trailer. They handle the rest. We made several announcements. Alan Reinhart made announcements. I even ran up to the tower and made my own announcement. The decals, I don't have them anymore. They're at NHRA trailer. They were on the workbench. If you don't have it on your car and you go dead on zero, shame on you. All right. Thank you, Drag Insights. Get on there, guys. Very useful. Check out your opponents, see what they're doing. Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance. Insure your race cars, guys. You know what? I got a problem here, okay? I have Progressive Insurance for like our passenger vehicles. Signed up for it a year ago, put all the my car, my truck, my wife's car, we're on one policy. It was $1,000 for 6 months a year ago when I signed up. Then the renewal came. It was $1,250-ish. Went up $250. Thought that's kind of odd. Called them up. They said, you had when you first signed up, we knocked a little bit off because you were first signing up. Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Today I get the renewal again for another 6 months. $1,548. So we went from $1,000 to $1,250 to $1,548. How in the hell is that possible? We haven't had an accident, no moving violation, no nothing in this house. Okay. And they're going to tell me inflation is 7 or 6 or 5%. I'm still not buying it. Hello. So, yep, insurance is everyday insurance is pissing me off. But race car insurance, Don Kennedy can help you out with. All right. And his policies are written through Haggerty. I might call them up and see if they also have policies for everyday car insurance because I'm getting a little sick of Progressive already. If anybody else has a good insurance company that I should look into for like my Ford Fusion, let me know. All right, Don Kennedy, though, 602-284-6240, and he's onedonKennedy@gmail.com. Be sure to share your let me know if your guys' car insurances are going up as well. I mean, this is getting ridiculous at this point, right? Fuel Factor X. All right, if you do want to save some money here on gas, which we all want to do. I mean, gas went up 20 cents a gallon here, like right before Memorial Day, I guess because they figured it was a holiday weekend and everybody had to drive. But you can pour some Fuel Factor X into your gas tanks. That's gas or diesel. You can use it in generators, motorcycles, whatever. I think the best bang for your buck is in my motorhome. Okay, my motorhome is a 10-cylinder, Ford E450. Gets about 7 miles to the gallon when I'm towing. Now it gets about 8 to 8.5 miles to the gallon while towing with Fuel Factor X. Now I've had to put in foil packs. One foil pack treats up to 20 gallons, but it's pretty cool. I put in 40 gallons at a time in the motorhome, so I put 2 packs in. You can read the directions and do what you want. The link to purchase the product is in the show notes. Check it out. All right. Kenwood Welding and Metallizing. That's Tom Baker. Thanks, Tom, for everything you do. We appreciate it. You were missed this weekend. And we got 00 Green Hand Cleaner. That's Ashton Hudson's company, Ambi Ambersand Soap. You can get this on Amazon at this point. That's about as convenient as you can possibly get. I got the RV kit for the contingency. I wanted to sign up for the contingency. And, a bunch of soaps. The hand cleaner, the 00 Green hand cleaner is really good because we use it in the trailer and in the garage. Phenomenal stuff. And try it for yourself. All right. Go to Amazon or go to ambiambersand.com and be eligible for the contingency. And they pay right away. And we got PontiacEngines.com. That's Bruce Fulper, Mr. 428 cubic inch combo there in super stock. Hope to see him in stock and super stock as soon as possible. All right, guys, what do we got going on here? What do we got? Did we bring this comment up yet? I don't know if we did. I can't remember. Ray, don't try to be on time now. I saw your lights in Super Street. I can't remember if we brought that comment up or not. So I'll bring it up one more time just to be safe. James, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Bobby, long time, live from Earlville. Yeah, man, where you been? You haven't been on my show in over a year, so I'm glad to have you back. Hopefully you've changed your plans now on Tuesdays. There's Ray Thurston again. What's going on? Jimmy Carter, how you doing? I saw you at the track, Jimmy. Good to talk to you. Hey, my dad's on here. Dad, I think this is the first time you've chimed in. How you doing, Dad? Good job this weekend. I'll keep you around for the next race now. Brett Steven, car looked good this weekend. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We try. We spray wax the hell out of it all the time. I feel like when we're nervous, we spray wax. And we must be nervous a lot because the car is looking pretty good. That's how we do. Dan Wally, what's going on? My pit neighbor this weekend. Driving home from work. All right. Be careful, Dan. Good to see you this weekend. Dan was driving Super Street and Super Gas, doing top-end throttle stopping. That's the coolest. I mean, those classes are, sometimes they're entertaining to watch, sometimes they're not. But when Dan Wally's going down the track, and like Rob Keister and some people that do the stop down at the finish line, I think it's pretty cool. Good evening, Casey Miles. You're the best. Oh, thanks, Don Stilly. I appreciate that. You are not half bad yourself, sir. I appreciate everything you do for me. Don Stilly lets me park my motorhome at his lot there. He is we'll say he's a big sponsor of mine because he helps me out there. And Nick Ryder's listening. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. Didn't really get to talk to Nick this past weekend. Great driving this weekend. I tried to introduce myself in the staging lanes on Friday, but I think you misunderstood my intentions. You waved and rode off on your bike. Sorry, I missed you. Oh, my bad. I don't realize what I'm doing half the time, Mike, so please don't take offense to that. I don't know if I was rushing to get somewhere or what, but I apologize. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Dennis Chapman, what's going on, Dennis? Sorry to hear about the front-wheel drive stalker, man. It broke first round, and that was unfortunate. Sad to hear, let me tell you. Even Reinhardt was sad about it because I was about, I'd say about 10 pairs back, and Reinhardt was like, come on, how's this possible? There's no way. There's no way that that car should be breaking an axle. I think he was pissed. I think he was pissed. Sorry, Dennis. And I know Dennis was probably pissed too. Eddie Byler, there he is. We wanted him to come out this weekend, but he couldn't make it. But we're glad he's home. Checking in from D7 is Tom Maioli. How you doing, buddy? There he is. Wait till you get your homeowners. Oh, my God, no. No, I already got that for the year. I don't think they raised it. So I think I'm good to go there. Or maybe I just haven't paid it yet. Who knows? What's going on, Steve Bruce? How are you? Miss Houston, how you doing? Yours went up also. It is crazy, right? Isn't this unbelievable? Everything has gone up in price. Everything. But I'm supposed to believe my ears and not my eyes, right, Tom? George Wright, how you doing? From the Motor City. George Wright from the Motor City. That's one place I have not been yet. Congrats. Awesome job, Bobby. Thank you very much, Mark. How you doing, Mark? Mark lets me drive that beautiful silver Mustang behind me. And I miss it already. Jim Greasy, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so many comments flying in. I got to get to some topics here. First, we got the birthdays in the house. All right, my beautiful wife's birthday was on May 23rd, so happy birthday to Mrs. Fazio, Kiki. Thank you for supporting me this weekend. She came out to the track and was handing out stickers and taking pictures with the Dragon Sight sign. Rob Garrison, May 24th. Happy birthday, Robert Garrison. We had 3 birthdays on May 26th. Jerry Noonan, who I did think I saw this weekend, Matt Diamond, and Randy Johnson, May 26th. Happy birthday, Jerry Noonan, Matt Diamond, and Randy Johnson. And then Brett McFarland is today, May 28th. Brett McFarland, they always have stick shift cars in their family, right? Red Camaros, Firebirds, Corvettes. Caleb McFarland, Brett McFarland, the McFarland family. Nice people. So happy birthday, Brett McFarland. All right. Announcement. We got a Division I triple 5K coming up at Napierville. So it's a national open. There's 2 national opens and 1 bonus race for $5,000. Gaff Tech is putting this money up. That's Sean and Kevin Gaffney. They've been putting up money. They put up money for a AA stick shootout at the U.S. Nationals. They're putting up 10 grand to win. Awesome. And now they're putting up 15 grand here, or a large chunk of this 15 grand for this triple 5K event in Napierville. This is July 18th to the 21st. That is 2 grade points and a chance to win some extra money, right? So you can't beat that. For one trip, you get to race 3 times, and you could walk out of there with $15,000. So thank you very much, Gaff Tech and the Gaffney brothers. The New Media Class Racer Nationals, I've forgotten to mention this the last couple weeks, but that is New Media. We have a long week of racing there. It's July 24th to the 28th. July 24th is a Tuesday, I believe. No, Wednesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday. And that is the Class Racer Nationals. All right. July 24th, a Tuesday or Wednesday. Why am I confusing this already? Hold on. Let's double check. That's a Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday, July 24th, Class Racer Nationals, put on by Kenny Mealy and Timothy Fletcher. And then Thursday and Friday is the Division I event there at New Media. And then Saturday and Sunday is the National Open there in New Media. So you get the same situation as the Napierville. You get 2 chances for grade points and 1 chance to win some serious cash. All right, let's see if I got the flyer here for the Class Racer Nationals. So we can see exactly how much money it is. All right, $5,000 to win. Stock versus super stock final. So it's a combo, but only in the final. They're separate up to that point. So the winner in stock, the winner in super stock will run off for the $5 grand. The runner-up gets $1,000. The entry fee is $200, which is very feasible. And there's bonuses. There's the top 8 index race, which is no entry fee. So the top 8 qualifiers will run off on an index, $1,000 to win in stock, $1,000 to win in super stock. That's pretty awesome. There's a second chance race 32 car field. That's $100 to enter. So if you lose in the first or second round and you hurry up and go back to the window and enter for the second chance race, that's 32 car field maximum and $1,500 to win. And it's only $100 entry fee. So why not, right? 500 to runner up, 100 for semifinal. There's bonuses. Biondo Racing Products is a sponsor. California Car Cover, Weldon Fuel Pumps, ATI Products. Gutters by Design, that's Tim Stickles. Oaks Landscaping, that's Shane Oaks. So they got it all there at the New Media Class Racer Nationals. All right, so put that on your calendars, guys. July 24th. July 24th, New Media Dragway. Very pretty place. Reminds me of Italy. Look out over the hills. You can see farms out there. It's a really pretty track. Not the fastest track in the world, but it's a very pretty track. All right, what do you guys think about the gambling in NHRA? At this point, there is gambling. I've heard rumor about it for 3 years. You're going to be able to do fantasy games. You're going to be able to place wagers on the races. I guess the pros at this point, only pros, not on sportsman categories. But they're being very strict about it. Okay, it's called Play NHRA. Now, this is a quote from an article on Competition Plus. Using a solution called Prohibit IC360 helps NHRA keep track of wagering by insiders and other prohibited bettors. Prohibit contains the names of all the people covered by NHRA's policies, including you. If you try to place a wager that is prohibited by NHRA's gambling policy, Prohibit notifies IC360, NHRA, and law enforcement in certain instances, ensuring transparency and compliance with policies and regulations. So I guess the big fear is these $1 million teams are going out here and racing for, let's say, $100,000. Okay, they're spending millions to go out and win $100,000. So clearly there could be some business people that would like to wager and try and win money, whether they're betting on themselves or betting against themselves, or there's team cards. There are lots of teams. I mean, how many teams are in pro stock at this point? You got like Elite, you got KB, and I think you got maybe like Matt Hartford. Okay. So they don't want, this Elite driver taking a dive to let this Elite driver win and everybody loading up heavy on this Elite driver. Okay. So they are going to, you have to take like a course and everything, I believe, before you're even allowed to wager on this program. So more info as it comes in, but I do think they're going to start enacting this at Bristol. So this is coming quickly. All right. So I don't know if we're going to be allowed to bet on the races or not, but let me know if any of you have gotten in there and got an account going and have taken like the little course and filled out the paperwork or whatever. Maybe it's like a DocuSign or something, but I'm interested to know. All right. Seems cheap for Dirty Jersey and how they drive there. Come back to PA. Yeah, right. Yep. Chris Epps, congrats on my semifinal. Thank you very much. See, I'm wearing red. Red. Phillies, but it's red. And the number on back is 009. All right. Thanks, Chris Epps. I appreciate it. Emmett Morris, how you doing, buddy? Hello from Cave Creek. Mike Cotton. Thanks for your help this weekend, Mike Cotton. I appreciate it. I was looking forward to using it, but it just didn't happen. Louis Gill, how you doing, buddy? Louis Gill from up in Canada. Rick Martin, hey, hope to see you in Virginia. I'm trying. I haven't entered Virginia. The field is full right now. If anybody drops out of stock and I see it open, I'll try to enter. I'm just going to be honest right now, though. The Virginia National is not enticing to me at all right now. Okay, it is a 3-day event where they're going to run 4 sessions of pros on Saturday. I'm told I was told this. I haven't seen it with my own eyes yet, but if somebody has the link, let me know. But I was told that the schedule was out somewhere, and they are going to run qualifying Friday morning and eliminations, at least first round, Friday afternoon. That to me isn't a national event experience. You're there for 1 day, and the circus doesn't start until Saturday, and I like to be part of the circus. I know a lot of other racers don't, but I do. And national events are really a big part of why I got into this. So I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it really comes down to what the forecast is going to be. It isn't a bad tow for me. It's only about 6 hours straight down 95. So it is somewhat of a closer national at this point in time. But and then I know how it's going to go on Saturday. I feel like I know how it's going to go. We're going to run early Saturday morning, pros all day, and then late Saturday night, we'll be running eliminations at 10 o'clock at night. I don't like that. And then Sunday, I'm hoping Sunday at least we'll be at like 8 cars, but we'll probably be down to 4 because they ran the hell out of us on Saturday night until 11 o'clock at night. And then we'll be down to 4 cars on Sunday. And it's just, I'm not sure, man. Well, let me know what you guys think about it. I know some racers just don't care. They want to win a national and they don't care if it's ran on Tuesday. But it's not my cup of tea right now. So I guess I'm going to play that one by ear. I was planning on going to Norwalk this weekend, but I don't think I can. I'm a little burnt out from this past weekend, and I will be traveling to North Carolina 2 weekends from now to go to the Stick Shift Nationals there, the Clemens Concrete Stick Shift Nationals. So that's it, Rick Martin. I don't know if I'll be there. What's up, Steve DeLucia? How you doing, buddy? They told us it was a state rate increase and mileage use on vehicles. Oh, okay. Good talking to you on Saturday, Dennis Chapman Jr. Yeah, well, you too, buddy. Am I going to Epping this weekend? No, I'm not going to Epping this weekend. Travis Booth, what's going on, buddy? Doing great in that little Mustang, by the way. Bill Marshall, how you doing, Bill? I saw you going rounds this weekend, too. I like that car, that Camaro, that maroon Camaro. Thing looks good. All right, any more announcements? That's pretty much it. We do have the national event this upcoming weekend. That's the New England Nationals. How about this forecast, guys? 74, 76, and 82. No rain in the forecast this weekend. So it looks to be a phenomenal weekend. And looking forward to watching it on the TV. I can't get out there this weekend. There will be a drivers to watch preview, as there has been for the last couple national events from Dragon Sites. So it's there's 3 drivers. It's last year's winner. It's the solid performer who just does well at the track historically and does well in the class historically. And then there's the driver to watch, somebody who's kind of hot right now, who's doing well, recently, and might make a move there at that national event. So be on the lookout for that in stock and super stock. As of right now, Dragon Sites is just doing it for stock and super stock. They hope to start doing it for the other categories as well. So that should be out. That race starts Friday, so they'll be out Thursday night or Friday morning at the latest. We have a D3 event. Obviously, it's the Cavalcade of Stars this weekend. This is the best divisional in the whole country, we'll say. Bill Bader packs the house. This is Summit Motorsports Park, Norwalk, Ohio, Division 3. I do wish I could get there. It's not a 0% probability. There is a possibility that I could be there this weekend. It is going to be a last-minute decision if I can, though. That forecast is looking great. 74, 80, and 81 with no rain. Finally, we're all getting good weekends here, right? And then D5s in Earlville, Iowa. 77, 77, 81, no rain. Loving it, right? They were in Earlville, Iowa last weekend for an open and a Midwest Class Racers, and now they are still there for the divisional this upcoming weekend. And NMCA has Muscle Car Mayhem in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's Beach Bend Raceway. That's Don Kennedy's backyard right there. And that forecast not looking as good as the other ones. It's 80, 79, and 77 with some possible showers Saturday and Sunday. It's not 100%. It's like a 40% chance on Saturday and Sunday. So, hey, that means 60% chance of not happening, right? Probability. All right, and then over the next month, like I said, I'm definitely going to be at the Clemens Concrete Stick Shift Nationals, June 14th and 15th, Farmington, North Carolina. Let me pop that flyer up real quick, and then we're going to get into some results. Whoop, that's the Class Racer Nationals flyer. We want the Stick Shift Nationals flyer, which is right here. $10,000 payout, $0 entry fee. Where are you going to find a deal like that? Stick Shift, 8th Mile Racing. It's fun to watch. It is fun to listen to, right? Oh my God, we all know what that sounds like. And man, it's got to be a lot of fun to drive. And I wish I was, but I don't have a stick shift car ready for that event quite yet. Maybe next year. But man, this is not one to miss, guys. No entry fee. Just got a stick car. Bring one out. All right. Run what you brung. Got a Honda Accord. I think they'll let you in. All right. Just got to be a stick shift. Don't quote me on that. You might have to read the rule book. But there was a guy there in a street Mustang last year, and he was tearing it up with an H pattern stick shift car. Loved it. All right, guys. So I hope to see you there. I'm going to stream the race live from my channel and do interviews as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you, Darian Houston and his family, for helping me get down there. I really appreciate it. All right. So let's go to Maple Grove Raceway, Division 1. We had 117 stock Eliminator cars on the property, and I believe we had 81 super stockers. Number 1 qualifier was Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's Jack Mattias, Factory Stock C. 2015 Copo Camaro qualified with a 918 on a 1030 index. He was 111.5 under the index. He was flying. There was in Q3 there where we were all running about the same, maybe one quicker than we did the day before. He picked up 5, so he stepped it up even more to cover the field by a little bit more of a margin. So congrats, Jack Mattias, on your number 1 qualifying position. In the Eliminator, we had Cliff Hinson in a factory stock B 2019 Camaro, beautiful blue Camaro, and Linda Prizer. How about this? This is Rich Prizer's young daughter. She's fresh out of junior dragsters, getting her feet wet in stock Eliminator in her dad's 68 Mustang, 428 cubic inch big block Mustang, and she's in C stock automatic. So Cliff Hinson dials 942. He cuts an 023 light, runs a 944 with a 5 at 137 miles an hour. Linda Prizer dialed a 1085. She was 055 on the tree, giving Cliff a little room down there. She runs a 1087.9, so she was just about 3 over at 115 miles an hour. I think she was on the drop there. And gives the win to Cliff Hinson. He had the reaction time, and she couldn't overcome that. So congrats, Cliff, on your first divisional event win. And I'm telling you, to win the divisional at Maple Grove Memorial Day weekend is no small task, right? It's always a huge car count, and these drivers come out, they come out for blood. That's for sure. I was fortunate enough to make it to the semifinal, where I did eventually go red to Cliff Hinson. And man, it was a marathon. Let me tell you, because Friday, weather was fantastic. Saturday, weather was fantastic until about 7 o'clock at night. Then there was an oil down. Then the rains came. And the night of chaos kind of got cut short. It was unfortunate. And again, why I said they should have started that carload deal at like 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, sometime in the morning, because just when the crowd started showing up, carload deal started at 3 o'clock. They started showing up at 3 and 4. And whatever, and then the rains came around 7, 8 o'clock, and then that's it. People you can only walk around for a little bit, and then they call the event off, and that's it. People leave. They didn't have enough time to buy maybe more souvenirs or sodas or hot dogs or beers or what have you. So I don't understand why it doesn't start a little earlier, but I don't run a racetrack. So anyways, congratulations, Cliff Hinson. Congrats, Linda Prizer. I was just so sad that I red lit to Cliff Hinson. Not taking anything away from him, obviously, but I really thought it was going to be cool that Linda Prizer's got a 68 Mustang. I got the 67 Mustang. We're both C stock automatic. It would have been 2 classic big block Mustang coupes in a heads up final round at the Maple Grove Memorial Day race. Just when's the last time 2 classic Mustangs squared off in a heads up final? When was it? 1968? Like, somebody let me know. Maybe Waldo and Waldo squared off one time. I don't know. Somebody let me know, but I just thought it would have been super, super cool. Anyways, I'll stop complaining about it now. All right, let's move it into super stock. Number 1 qualifier. How about this? Bucky Hess got the Hemi running fast, right? Super stock AH68 Barracuda. Qualifies with an 840 on a 945. He's 1042 under the index. Bucky was flying, man. Got that power in there. I heard he's putting a stick in that car pretty soon, too. So looking forward to that. And Bucky's cars are all beautiful, by the way. Travis does some beautiful paint. And not only that, Bucky made it all the way to 5th round with this car. So he was driving well, too, man. He ran into Justin Pasillo in that 5th round, and that was all she wrote. Justin was driving lights out, and Will Kennedy was driving lights out too. William Kennedy's in the 85 Pontiac Firebird. He's got a 400 Pontiac in there, GTM automatic. And then Justin Pasillo's in the 85 Camaro. That's Eddie Bloom's Superstock B modified stock Camaro. That's got a little small block screamer in it. I think it's a 336 cubic inch engine in there. Will Kennedy, 1046 dial in, 004 on the tree. Final round, not gun shy at all. Going for it. And you got to against Justin Pasillo. Justin Pasillo's 026 on the tree, which was probably one of his worst lights of the weekend. I mean, Justin drives this car like he's owned it for 100 years and dials 936. However, I think the car was popping about mid-track on. And I heard it. I think he had a buy run the round before it, and I could hear it popping toward the top end too. I don't know if he had a little valve float or something was going on there, and he wasn't close to running the dial in. So Bill Kennedy gets the win there. 004. He runs 10:48 on a 10:46, getting his second win at the divisional level. So congratulations, William Kennedy, Bill Kennedy. His son drives a junior. His dad's always with him at the track, and Tim Partash is always with him. Ken Racing is what they go by on their cars, on their trailers, and really good people. Congratulations, and congrats, Justin Pasillo, on your runner-up. Congratulations, Cliff Hinson, and congratulations, Linda Prizer, on your runner-up. All right. MCR had a... let's see. They had a race. So it was supposed to be a national open in Earlville, Iowa, and it was supposed to be a Midwest Class Racers race. One of them got completed. One of them didn't. I think the Midwest Class Racers race got completed, but the open didn't. If I have that backwards, somebody let me know. But congratulations to Mike Lund. He's got a B-Stock Automatic 1996 Firebird. He picked up the win. This is at Tri-State Raceway, by the way, Earlville, Iowa. In a stock super stock combo. It was presented by Patterson Elite Performance, and the runner-up was Brett Spear. We've been hearing his name a lot lately, so he's been driving well this year. Congratulations, Mike Lund and Brett Spear. I'm not sure what car Brett Spear was running. Guessing the super stock Camaro that he has. I do love his B-Stock Automatic Nova. I think he's got a 70 Nova with a 402 in it. Unfortunately, due to heavy rainfall forecasted for Sunday, this is coming from Brian Zenzen, by the way, the second day has been canceled. So that's what he said. Unfortunately, due to the rain on Sunday, the second day was canceled. The field is now set for the 2024 Midwest Factory Finishes Race of Champions next month. That's at Rock Falls Raceway. That's the Badger Classic, June 28th to the 30th at the Rock. That's what they call Rock Falls Raceway. That's not the same rock as Rockingham Dragway. Okay, different places. So this is Rock Falls Raceway. By the way, my old co-host on Class Racing Today had a heads up. Brian Anderson, B-Stock Automatic 2000 Camaro, had a heads up versus Sam Ruland in a 2011 Challenger. Get this. Brian was 035 on the tree, ran a 1035 at 127 miles an hour, and won the heads up against Sam, who was 1015 at 131 miles an hour. Sam went 0.2 quicker and lost. Okay. Sam's light was 339. Brian's light was 035. You can't take the heads up race that lackadaisical. All right. You got to be careful. Okay. 339 lights. You can't sit there that long. All right. So congratulations, Brian Anderson. That's a heck of a whole shot win right there. Way to go. All right. Let's get to some comments here. Steve Lochner, what's going on, buddy? Excellent weekend. Heck of a run this weekend. Thank you, buddy. Steve Lochner came out this weekend, was helping me out on Saturday. He was helping me out for first round. AmpCam, has anyone played the WFO Bracket Bonanza? I have not, but I did do the competition eliminator bonus fund, and that was that's a fantasy fund. You got to pick which comp eliminator racer you think is going to win the big bonus. So I picked... I don't know if I should tell you who I picked, so it's a secret. No, I'm not going to say. But my guy was doing pretty well. I don't know how he's done at the last races. I'm going to have to ask Walt Walker. Thank you very much, Denise Houston. I appreciate it. Norwalk, too fun not to come to. I know, right? It's just an 8.5-hour drive that I'm not sure I'm up for right now. And I got to find I got to find out where I'd stay. And I'm running out of time. Thank you, Miss Houston. I appreciate it. Just want to say congratulations again on a great weekend. I'm at the ball game with the missus, so a quick hi and bye. All right, Pete Lancier is at the San Diego Padres. Pretty sure he's got season tickets, and he doesn't miss any games at all. All right, let's see. Cecil County, our stock super stock combo. We are next up August 3rd and 4th, and that's the pig roast August 3rd. Looking forward to that. Maybe a possible softball game between the class racers and the .90 racers. What do you guys think of that, huh? I think it'd be pretty cool. By the way, who saw 850 Index at Maple Grove this weekend? Because I know other people were complaining that they came and why do they get to be there with us? And, it's too many cars at a divisional. There were a lot of cars at the divisional, and we had to, shove 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag this weekend. 850 Index is friggin' awesome. Neck and neck racing, index racing down the track, no throttle stops, none of that electronics crap. They were neck and neck the whole way down the track, and these guys are running like 851, 852, 850 with a 0. Like, pretty cool. A lot, I'd say very entertaining, right, for index class racing. So I wish I wish Super Street, Super Comp, and Super Gas were like that. I would love watching those classes if they were run like that 850 index was run. So I had no problem with them being there. No problem with juniors being there. It's the way it is. They get it all in. Linda Prizer was runner-up in stock eliminator this weekend. She came out of the junior dragster ranks. All right, juniors. Most of those kids are good, well-behaved kids because let's face it, they can't afford to race a junior dragster, so the parent can just dangle that right over their head, can't they? And those kids will be whipped into shape in no time. They're probably getting straight A's and not talking back. All right, what other announcements? Oh, let's go over the points here. Justin Hutto still in first place, stock eliminator. And then we got Hidalgo Jr., Parker Theobald, Ross Ponville, and CW Hofer. Super stock, we got Hidalgo Jr. in first place. Craig Galtieri's in second place. Hey, where's he at tonight? Don Shuford, Trey Vetter, and Hunter Pierdola. And then in Division 1, stock eliminator, Cliff Hinson's in first place now. And Byron Warner is in first place in super stock. And just a shameless plug, I moved up to sixth place in stock eliminator now after that semifinal finish, in case anybody cared. Division 2, Trey Payne is first place in stock. Jim Harrison in super stock. And I guess Division 2 doesn't race for another... no, they race June 14th and 15th. They'll be racing soon. Doug Duell in stock. Division 3, Kenny Schindler in super stock. Ross Ponville in stock and Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. in super stock. That's Division 4. Division 5 is Darryl Goheen in stock and Aiden Patterson in super stock. That might change this weekend. Division 6, Jody Lang in stock, Jeff Devey in super stock. Division 7 is Don Keene in stock and Trey Vetter in super stock. And I want to thank Moser for cutting me a contingency check. This one's actually from Gainesville. And I just got it this weekend. So thank you very much. I guess they were just a little bit behind. But better late than never. We appreciate any and all contingency sponsors, and we couldn't do this. It helps a lot, and we're happy to run products. I am happy to run products and decals for contingency sponsors. Okay, it definitely helps me make a decision as to what products I buy when I know that companies are paying contingency. John Riley, good job working your way to the semifinals. Thank you very much, buddy. Would be so much better without the throttle stops for sure. I'm telling you, right? I am listening. That's Vic Gilmino. I saw Vic this weekend. I saw him at the track, and I saw him at the restaurant. Go to Norwalk. The weather looks fantastic. Dude, did anybody at Maple Grove check out that Doc and Bubba's restaurant? That's only 10 minutes from the track. It's a new gem. 10 minutes from the track. Place is awesome. Live music. Food was really good. Fire pits. Nice view. We could see we thought Maple Grove wasn't going to do the fireworks anymore, so we went to Doc and Bubba's, and you could see the fireworks at Maple Grove from the restaurant, from the balcony. So that was pretty cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to going back there during the Nationals weekend, but I'm sure the place is going to be rocking and rolling. The pros are probably all going to be there, and Cruz and everybody else. So hope to see you there. Rusty Siemens, nice job this weekend, Bobby. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Did I forget any other announcements? I don't think I have, but if I have, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, guys, I got a little concerning news, okay? I've been reaching out to National Dragster and NHRA about our records being in there, and they haven't been answering me. I've been sending them emails over the last couple weeks. So I got to find out what's going on because people chipped in money for this. The money is set aside for it. I'm waiting for them to give me they were supposed to give me a like the template and show me what it looks like. And, we were going to confirm all the records and all the names. This is the stock and super stock quarter mile records going into the dragster. We're doing this ourselves, crowdfunded. And thank you to everybody that put the money up. But I want to make sure that they're still doing it. Okay. This is coming out in the July issue and it's May 28th. And I know that they're going to plan the July issue probably in June. So I don't want to run out of time. I don't want it to not be in there. And I don't want people yelling at me. So I just want you all to know that I am reaching out to them and they have not been answering. So if anybody knows somebody that works at National Dragster or for NHRA, tell them to get in contact with me. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the congratulatory messages. I wish I could have gotten it done, but hey, 117 cars getting down to the final four. That's the way. That's a blessing, and I'll take it. And I caught some good breaks. And anybody that goes on the results and sees some of the rounds that I ran, you'll see that I caught some good breaks too. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks to the sponsors. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And safe travels. Anybody racing Norwalk Division 3 this weekend, New England Nationals, or Division 5 Earlville, Iowa, or NMCA Muscle Car Mayhem. All right, guys.